Wait, I can talk? Hello? Is someone there? Those rotten monsters have buried me alive. They've completely covered me in earth, and I can't get out. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome back to Dragon Quest Builders. Oh yes, last time we started off our little settlement here in Catlin, and we did a couple of requests for Pippa. I've done a little bit of clearing, not too much. Well, that one block up there is going to annoy me. Basically, I want to keep the main sort of... She's climbing on the walls. I want to keep the main, like, structural shape of this place done. So I've sort of taken out the debris, or whatever you want to call it, and left the other walls as they are and see if I can turn them into something. Who knows? But for now, let us talk with Pippa and see what she wants. Dazza, can I ask you something? With all this wandering around and collecting stuff, aren't you getting a bit hungry? I am. My belly's grumbling. Huh? No, it's not just me. That's not my tummy rumbling. You must be hearing things again. But anyway, look, there are a lot of plumberry trees around here. Plumberries are kind of small, and they don't really fill you up, but they're really sweet and juicy. Can you go and get some plumberries for me, Dazza? Please? We'll need at least 5 for a decent meal. A plumberry is a small pink fruit that never falls far from the tree. Perhaps you should take a look and see if there are any nearby. Wow, you found so many plumberries. Can I have them? Yeah, if you remember, at the beginning of last episode, we picked up a bunch from when we came from the tomb over there. It's getting quite dark now, isn't it? Yeah, you can have the plumberries because I've got plenty to go around. Hooray! Thanks, Dazza. To tell the truth, I'm actually really hungry. Here, these are for you. Well, thank you for giving me back some of the berries which I just gave you. It's your share. I mean, you must be starving too, right? They're really tasty. You should try them. Okay. Dazza's tummy starts to rumble. And out of the 5 we gave her, she gave back 3. We should have just kept them all. As time passes, you'll become hungrier and hungrier. You can see how full you are at the top by checking the hunger meter in the top left corner of the screen, and fill yourself up again by eating food. I have no idea what sort of purpose the food serves, but, you know, we can see the hunger meter up there. I just don't know what happens if you run out of hunger, but whatever. You probably start taking damage. You know, Dazza, I've been thinking. You run around smashing up all the trees and grass and stuff and use the materials that you find to make new things, right? Pretty useful to have somewhere to store all that stuff, don't you think? After all, you're going to have to collect a lot of different materials pretty soon. And it's very true, Pippa. Why? Well, it's a secret, tee-hee, but you should still make something to put all your stuff in. Your friend is wise indeed. Having a place to store and manage the resources you gather would serve you well. Can you conceive of an item that would serve such a role? A hammock. We can sling a hammock up between 2 trees. That makes... Oh, so my idea of a hammock isn't going to work. Never mind. Okay, so let's make a chest. In fact, let's make 2. It requires 3 broken branches. That is fine. In fact, I'm going to make 3 in total. Okay, just like that. Cool, just so that we've got some spares. That's incredible. Wow, you made a chest. Now you can put all the stuff you've collected in there and go and collect even more stuff. You know, Dazza, there's something I've always wondered. What exactly has happened to this world? They say that the light was stolen from us by a really bad man. Ever since, it's been all anyone can do to survive. What? It's been all anyone could do just to survive. I don't think that makes sense. It probably does, but oh well. Nobody cares about anyone but themselves, and they never help anyone else out. Anyway, I think it's super boring to live like that. Don't you think it would be fun if we could rebuild this city, and everyone could live together? I feel like if you're around, anything can happen. We should do everything we can to make this town a great place to live. But we'll need loads and loads of materials to do that. That's why I asked you to make a chest. Alright, so it's agreed. We're going to build the biggest, bestest city in the whole wide world. I'll have a think about what we need to build, and you build it. You are going to help me, aren't you, Dazza? Aren't you? Nope. So I just turn around and be like, alright, have fun building without me. Yeah, I also want to gather these little leaves down here as well. Okay, just before we talk to Pippa again and do the next part of the quest. I mean, she stopped waving at us now, so it can't be that important. Oh, hang on, someone's at my door. How do I pause the game? Oh, like that. That's great. Okay, I apologize about that. It's going to be a lot of work to turn this place into a huge city, isn't it? Is there anything I can do to help? Like, maybe I could build something. That would be pretty helpful, wouldn't it? But if I'm going to build things, I'm going to need a room to work in, just like the one in this picture. Dazza, can you build me a room like the one I've drawn? Please, pretty please. It would seem that your example has awoken within young Pippa the will to build. Blueprints such as the one she has gifted unto you may be laid on the ground by pressing X. Press minus to view the plan in more detail. To complete a blueprint, ensure that you place all the necessary items exactly as shown. Be sure to build the rooms with the bounds of your base. Lest the inhabitants of your town fail to recognize them. For the workbench, you can use that mason's workstation in a flag. You'll probably have to bash it about a bit before you can move it. Oh, and the room will need a door to get in and out, and a torch or something to light it up. But you can make things like that from more materials, right? I can indeed. Alright, so she's going to give us a picture. And, oh, Eureka, Dazza works out how to make a straw door. That's helpful. I have no idea, like, after you've used these blueprints, which, by the way, I kind of understand where they're coming from with this, but... Oh, my stick fell apart. Let's quickly make another one. Yeah, I kind of get where they were coming from with this whole idea. It helps people sort of create stuff if they can't figure out, like, spaces and things. But, like, I have no idea where to put it when you've finished with it. I have no... And here's the other thing that annoys me about it after I just sort of clear these things up. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got a nice oaken club now. That's going to do more damage to monsters, which is great. Like, okay, if we press minus... No. Okay, we can't press minus. If we go into here and then... Wait, can I really not look at it until it's on the ground? Okay, fine. But say I wanted to use that wall back there. I can't. Like, if I try and place it down using that wall, not enough space. Even though this is earth. Oh, I didn't want to destroy the ones at the top there, but never mind. Even though this is earth, and we get earth blocks from it, is the oaken club, like, shorter range? It doesn't count, like, when you try and put the blueprint down. So that's kind of annoying. In fact, I kind of want to nestle it right in there. So if I place that... Not enough space there either. Do I have to have the ground filled as well? That's a little bit more frustrating as well. Oh, that was the wrong button. Okay, scroll over. And put it down. Really? Okay, you know what? I'm just going to put it there. There we go. So now when we walk on it and we press minus, we can see exactly how it's meant to look. And you can see the things that are flashing red are the things which you haven't built yet. So what's kind of annoying is the fact that it said, hey, you want all these walls to be made out of earth, yet it didn't let me place the blueprint down. Like, that's just kind of a little bit frustrating, but, you know, there are some, what are the words? Drawbacks? Not drawbacks. Restrictions? I don't know where I'm going with this, but there's some stuff which the game can't handle. Anyway, we're going to need a bonfire and a straw door. So let's say we begin by placing the bonfire down where it wants me to. I keep pressing the wrong stinking button. It wants me to put a chest in there. So let's put one chest in there. We also need to get the workstation. Okay, and put that back down before we need to use it. Alright, now time to do the walls. So I'm going to do the corners first. Just because, actually, you know what? It's really easy to build walls because you just hold a direction. If you hold down the build button, then you place 2 blocks. And if you hold down a direction, you build in that direction. It's really quick and easy to build stuff in this game. Like, oh my god, it's pretty good. It's one of the best things about this, or one of the easiest to use things about this game. And like that, we've already built a nice brick house, a nice big house. Anyway, put the door in. Put the door in, there we go. Blueprint completed. Dazza completed Pippa's picture. Oh yeah, we did. So now we get the blueprint back, and I don't know what we're meant to do with it. I guess just store it in a chest somewhere. Alright. Stonemason's Workshop, a room built for building. That puts everyone in the Masonic mood. Residents will build furniture and materials and put them in the chest, which is pretty cool. Yeah, at the end of the day, they will fill up this, well, they'll put whatever they've made in this chest. For now, though, I'm just going to put the blueprint in there. I'll find another place to put them somewhere. Hi, Pippa. Hooray, you built the workroom I asked for. Thanks, Dazza. It's just like the one in my picture, except better. Oft will the inhabitants of your town seek to assist your efforts by presenting you with blueprints. How does Rubus know this? Should you lack sufficient resources to complete a blueprint or other construction, search for them in the nearby wilderness. Some materials can only be obtained by defeating the monster that maraud the wild, or monsters that maraud the wilds, thus freeing them from their grasp. I'm going to use my new workroom to build all sorts of stuff. I'll put it all in the chest at the end of the day, so you can take a look at all the amazing things I made. Alright, good for you. And we get some coarse cloth. Alright. So I think I'm actually going to put another one of my chests down. Actually, for now, I'm going to put them both down. Right there. That's good. Okay. And I'm going to start storing some stuff which I don't really need. Like these leaves, don't need them. Blue goo, don't need them. That stuff we can turn into hand cream, so we'll keep it. And we'll keep the berries as well, because we'll need to eat. Anyway, let's talk to Pippa again. And I like this. Residents will build furniture and materials and put them in the chest. As you walk in, it tells you what the room is for, so it's pretty neat. Also shows how many points it's worth. I'm not quite sure what that's for. I think that's just for upgrading the base. Thanks again for the work from Dazza. Now we can make everything we need to rebuild the city. It's not going to be much of a city if it's this big, is it? But it's not going to be much of a city with just the two of us living here. True. The truth is, when I was on my way here, I saw a suspicious-looking man lurking around nearby. He looked like a bit of a weirdo, so I waited until he went away and ran straight here. But maybe if we asked him to come and live with us, he might lend a hand in rebuilding to the city. He was on the other side of the mountains the last time I saw him. Go and find him, Dazza, and get him to join us. Wow, why don't you do it yourself? Make good use of your compass, my child. It will be of great use to you in finding which you seek. I don't know why my reading's so bad lately. Press plus to take stock of your surroundings and search for the fellow of whom young Pippa spoke. Alright, new quest marker has appeared on the compass. The compass in the top right corner of the screen shows you which way you're going and which way you need to go. Quest destinations are marked with a capital Q. Alright, I believe, yeah, it's this way. Although it's getting quite late. I think what I'm going to do is sleep it off first. Find that funny man! Why? Why does he have to be a funny man? Why can't he just be a man? Yeah, I think I'm going to just break up when night falls. After the sun goes down, you won't be able to see as far, and all sorts of ghosts and ghoulies will head out into the prowl. Find a room with a bed and sleep until morning. I will, so I think Pippa will run off into bed, which is fantastic. Okay, but first of all I want to clear up some of this grass in my base. And there's a little bit there. Can I... Oh, I don't want to destroy... I wonder if, like, the blocks you hit, how long it takes for them to regain their health. I don't know. But let's head in here and go to sleep. It's a fun time. Sleeping time is the best of times. And that will, I think, restore our health. And I don't know about hunger. It should dilapidate our hunger, shouldn't it? Like, drain it. It kind of looked like it did, but it kind of maybe didn't. I don't know. Anyway, let's head for where the Q is pointing at and see if we can find that strange man, as Pippa called him. Got some more berries here. I'll ignore them for now. Okay, let's take a look at this. There's an old worn signpost here with the words "My Pledge" emblazoned at the top. There's a lot of writing underneath. Would you like to read it? Sure. How many years have passed since the vile and wicked Dragon Lord enshrouded our realm in darkness? Monsters roam the land unchecked, and even my dear home, the city of Cantlin, have finally fallen. 'Twas but a matter of months after being robbed of the power to create that we did begin to lose our culture. Even now, fewer and fewer of our people are literate. For so long did we take that most dear and precious power for granted, that without it we are undone. But if I cannot prevent humanity's decline, at least I can record it. To this end, I resolve to travel the lands of Alefgard and take note of what has befallen mankind. May this notice stand testament to my vow. I intend to collate the records of my journey into a book which I shall title A Passage to Tentagal. Tentagal? Tantagal? I don't know. I invite all who read this pledge to follow my footsteps and seek out my story. May the goddess watch over thee in all thine adventures. Sir Reginald Augustus Grains, Cantlin Brigade of Guards. I wonder if we can break this floor. No, we can't. Kind of seems like a tomb, doesn't it? But yeah. Anyway, let's head for that queue, which is directly ahead of us, right where this suspicious-looking bonfire is. Examine. No, examine. The bonfire is burning brightly. It looks like it's been freshly stoked. Somebody must be nearby. I'm gonna take this chest. This belongs to, or this crate belongs to me now. We can use it to decorate, I guess. I don't think it actually has any other purpose. A couple of blue slimes around here, but other than that, we're heading towards the queue. Oh, there's an interesting building looking here. I don't think there's actually anything here. Oh, except read. These ancient books are so difficult. Oh, ancient books are so difficult to read. Deciphering the Cantlin Chronicle might take much longer than I originally thought. The handwriting is so bad that Dazza cannot summon up the will to read anymore. This belongs to me. Oh, and what's this? A note. Can I... What happens if I place it? Can I read it again? I can't. Oh well, I'm still going to take it because it's mine now. Alright, let's head down here. There's a couple of mushrooms here. I want to pick these up. Because we're going to need these as well. We'll ignore the monsters for now. You can go in the water, just don't fall too far. Okay, more mushrooms, more mushrooms. When you're on an epic journey to save the world, you can never have enough shrooms. You know what I mean? Alright, grab that one, grab that one. Excuse me, get in me, thank you. And what do we have here? Wait, I can talk? Hello? Is someone there? Those rotten monsters have buried me alive. They've completely covered me in earth, and I can't get out. Please, whoever you are, get me out. Hurry, my child. Hold L or R to aim your attacks above or below you. Guide your blows carefully and free this man from his earthen tomb. I've never actually read that before, but I'm not going to do what he wants. I'm just going to smack it. Because you automatically... I mean, you don't attack people. Dude, you can get out now. But after the... If there's nothing to aim at your level, you automatically aim or look above you, which is kind of cool, but kind of frustrating at the same time. Can I reach that? No? There we go. Boom. Dude, you can probably get up now. I'm gonna get some grassy leaves. I'm not actually getting any grassy leaves. Interesting. Oh, because these aren't the bright green ones. Never mind. Let's talk to you. What is that? I've never actually seen this before. Huh. Can I break that? No. Can I break that? No. Can I break that? Heck no. Interesting. I've never looked at that before. Please don't spoil what that is for me. That'd be very much appreciated. Hello? Anybody there? Dude, I'm right in front of you. Phew, free at last. I cannot thank you enough, young man. But tell me, who exactly are you? I'm sure I would remember such a funny looking face. Dude, please, I just rescued you. What? You say you're building a town near here? By my bushy beard. That is wonderful news. Let me help. Let me join your city and help to rebuild it. What are you pulling that face for? You look like you just swallowed an insect. Well, you may make whatever strange face you like. I'll find my way to your town whether you like it or not. I am Rollo, the proud owner of the most venerable of books, the Cantlin Chronicles. I assure you that it and I will prove invaluable to this new city of yours. Now, lead the way. Fine. I'm going, alright? Just leave me be. Take me to... What did I say? Take me to your town? Wow. So one thing I have noticed about this game is that the camera panning isn't very smooth. So I'm going to try and... Oh, is he making his way here? Pathfinding's pretty good. He did not like that. Milk Blossom Bud. They're pretty good. Dude, seriously. Just ignore the slimes. Come on. Come on, let's go. Are you really attacking that one as well? Look, we've got a mission to do. We haven't got long left, so let's go. Let's go back. Take me to a town. I'm trying, but you're getting distracted by these stupid blue slimes. As long as they don't touch you, you don't have to attack them, alright? Yeah, I've noticed that the camera movements can be a bit jerky, which is a bit annoying, but there we go. Our town's off in the distance. And while we run back to town, let's align our screen for a cool screenshot. It looks like he's chasing me. I actually don't know where I'm going. Oh, I kind of do, because I can see the quest marker on the map. There we go, that's a cool screenshot. Alright, you're back at my town. Now what, buddy? You gonna talk to me? Oh my word, just look at this place. Hooray, a new friend! Alright guys, and that is gonna be it for today. Hope you all enjoyed this episode of Dragon Quest Builders. Join me next time when we talk to Pippa and Rollo and see what they can do for our town. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. I want to eat a berry, and I accidentally hit my stick.